Hey everybody, I'm gonna try to make this as brief as I can. It's I just want to give Defense Labs a bit of a review. This is a one of the reality-based martial arts systems that you can view online. Um, it's in the mix along with something like Spear. I think Krav Maga you could even put kind of in the category. So there's lots of YouTube videos about reality-based martial arts and versus competition-based martial arts like Muay Thai or BJJ. So I'm not going to have that debate, but I'm just going to say if Defense Labs is something that you've been looking at, here's my take on it. So first off, I'll put a couple of links to people who've already done reviews. There's a blog that I've read that's really quite good. And this guy's blog is basically my opinion too. So my opinion on this overall is that I think it's a great supplement. I think it's a great tool. I don't think that it's really all you're going to want in your martial arts toolbox, but I think it's a great supplement. And so what I'm showing here is this is the training package that I've purchased from them. I have a couple of other products that I've bought as well. But this one is called their DNA training pack. It's kind of a sampler of their whole DNA program. Also, I'll mention that, like a lot of people, I don't love their marketing. It's a little bit 80s used car salesman kind of marketing, and I find the website just really confusing. It's hard to tell exactly what you're buying sometimes. So yeah, that needs a bit of work. But this product here is a bit of a sampler. I think it was 50 US dollars or 47 US dollars, something like that. Just to add to the confusion, it's actually not called DNA Training Pack. I think they've changed the name of it now to like Home Defense or Practical Self-Defense Training Pack or something to that effect. But yeah, so I'm not going to show any of these items here. I don't know what the rules are around that. These guys will probably get a little pissed if I do that. But I will show kind of one of the techniques on their YouTube channel, so it's publicly available, and it is one of the ones they include here. But they've kind of broken it down. You can see you've got 5 different little training videos. They run somewhere around 2 to 4 minutes in length, and yeah, they've got an empty hands, ground and pound, which is kind of their fighting from the guard kind of approach. If you know what I mean by that. If you're a BJJ guy, you'll know what I'm referring to, or MMA. A little bit of stick technique. So this is kind of a Kali Eskrima light kind of deal. They have some knife attack and defend kind of deals. Again, it seems to be borrowed from kind of an Eskrima tech approach. A bunch of other things. I've kind of found this thing pretty fascinating, the shape shifting. So if you look at Defense Labs at all, you might remember KFM, which was kind of the original Batman Begins training methodology for those who kind of follow that. KFM is kind of accused of being all about the Pensador, if you know what that is, where it's just kind of their head blocking / elbow prep technique. Shape shifting is kind of Defense Labs' version of that. You probably know, again, I'm not going to get into the history of Defense Labs, but this guy here, Andy Norman, he and this other guy developed KFM. They've split up, and Andy is now kind of running this Defense Labs deal. I don't know the guy. I've never met him. Never met anybody from this. I've just been using their online approach, online techniques. But the shape shifting is kind of interesting. It's I guess I'd call it the core of their program. Defense Lab guys might argue, but I think that's kind of it. So it's this similar to a Pensador, but a little bit modified. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. But I found this quite interesting. Yeah, I think for $50 for what I wanted, a little sampling of what it's about and how to add it into my game, I think it's great for that. I'm going to show, this is from their YouTube channel, by the way, so anybody can look this up. This is kind of what you get. So this you can see this is just a 15-second video, but in the actual program, they're more like a minute or two. But you get this kind of deal where they do they kind of do a demonstration of it like this. Then they break it down slowly, and then they give you a way to drill it. And that's pretty much what they do with every technique they've got here. There's manuals and things that they've included that, I'll be honest, aren't terribly useful. There's an attempt at a fitness program. It's a bonus, so I guess that means I got it for free, but not terribly useful. It needs to be edited a little bit too. It's a little strange, but overall, yeah, I think if you're interested in supplementing your current martial arts training with some reality-based system stuff, and maybe you've tried Krav Maga and it's not for you, or maybe you kind of like to look at Defense Labs and you want to give it a shot, I would say it's worth the money from what I've seen so far. I think it's pretty well done. The quality of the videos is excellent. They've obviously got some adult learning principles built into the videos. That seems to be well done. They're very short snippets, but enough to kind of get you going on it. Yeah, so that's kind of my take. I think it's worth worth looking at. I think personally, along with this blog post I'll link to, I think you need some type of background in traditional martial arts before you kind of embark on this kind of thing, especially if you're trying to learn it online. I'm sure if you go to a Defense Lab school, they kind of go through things like stances and basics, punches, hooks, crosses, uppercuts, whatever, and just moving in your stances are things that don't get touched upon in this little sampler pack. It's kind of on you to sort of figure that out. But yeah, if you've already got a bit of a background and you want to supplement it, I think this is a nice way to do it. I'm really quite enjoying it. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and yeah, bye for now.